What's going on, YouTube? It's Moonlight here, and I just wanted to go ahead and record another episode for you guys. So, we are, excuse me, we are going to go ahead and finish up Old Yharnam today, and then hopefully move a little bit further into Cathedral Ward. So, if you go this way, Jura is going to shoot at you, so I just recommend running through. And we're going to go up this ladder. But be careful, because sometimes the little creatures that are out in the courtyard can chase you up the ladder, so just be careful. And then we're going to go up the second ladder right here. And the second ladder is actually going to lead us up to Jura. Now, I would not recommend fighting Jura straight up, because at this level he's going to just completely tear you apart. And that's him right there. He has a blunderbuss, which is the starting shotgun of the weapon, and he also has the why can't I remember the name of the weapon he has? For the life of me, I can't. Stake driver. There it is. He's got the stake driver, and he has a ton of health. So I would not recommend fighting him. And like I said, you can completely just run past him and not have to deal with him. But playing this game, the amount of times I actually have a kind of a trick of fighting him. So basically, the kind of the trick that I have to fighting Jura is to get up the stairs and go up the stairs as fast as you can, and then just spam your if you have the pistol like I do. That's the only way that I know of to do it. I don't think the blunderbuss has enough reach. But what we're basically going to do is we're going to go up the ladder and just spam our shots at him, and it should be enough to knock him off the roof. So there he goes. And then he'll die to fall damage. So basically, you'll know he's dead when you get your souls. So basically, to get his, because you can get his equipment, just exit the game. And I should also mention that if you don't kill him and you just run past him, a little bit later in the game, after you beat a certain boss, you can come back to this area through the back way, and he won't be hostile to you. He'll only be hostile if he sees you killing the beasts here. And he has some additional dialogue for you, basically saying that the beasts here aren't bad and stuff. But for killing him, you do get the Powder Keg Hunter badge, and that allows you to get some other items or some more stuff from the shop that I will show y'all when we get back to the Hunter's Dream. But basically, the way to go from here is to drop down right here, and then there's one of these little creatures in front of you. Go ahead and take it out. And okay, I was making sure I had my antidotes equipped. Now, there is a certain way that is really easy to kill all the creatures down there, because there's one right there, and then there's a ton down there. So there is a super easy way to kill all of them. And I don't think I'm on the right level. I think I need to drop down a couple more levels. But we'll come back up after we do all the do this to get rid of all of the. We'll get the items once we drop down. Okay, maybe I did need to be up there. Okay, yeah, I did need to be up there, my bad. But before we go do that, I'm gonna go ahead and equip the pungent blood cocktails. I'm gonna go ahead and kill all the enemies over here because there's an item over here. But now that Jura is dead, we can navigate this area without being shot at. Ouch. Ouch. Lion stamina. Okay. There we go. Okay, that should be all of them. Besides this guy over here. You might have noticed that running around over there, it looks like there's a player. It's not. It's a NPC hunter. He's right there. He actually won't actually come over and fight you. I mean, he will eventually, but he does have this annoying thing where he'll run away. So, alright, give me some more. And yes, like I said, this is an NPC hunter, but he can and he will heal. So just kind of and then I like to try to position myself so he can't run back up the stairs like that. Damn it. Because he'll probably go up there and he'll probably heal. Jerk. Get back here. It's kind of a balancing game because sometimes if he comes down here and you move, he'll run back up the stairs without actually coming down here and fighting you. Or he'll run to the stairs and shoot. Nope, you're not running away from me this time. Damn it. I don't have time for your stupid games. Get down here and fight me like a man. There we go. See, that's kind of what I like to do. I like to position myself to where he can't run away from me. Ow. Nope. He killed himself. Asshole. Asshole. It's also kind of cool to kind of trap him in this corner right here, and then you can just wail on him. So like I said, try to position yourself to where he can't run back up the stairs. There we go. Got him. He can't run past me. There you go. There you go. You kind of want to, like I said, you kind of want to pinch him or trap him in a corner where he can't run around you. Need some more bullets. Alright, now with him dead, with the hunter dead, and Jura dead, come over here. Ow. And there's an item for us down here. Couple of crows over here. And then we are actually going to go down there, but if you follow the way that I path, you won't lose much health. Like right there, that drop will get you. But now I recommend coming over here, but don't pick up the item yet. See if you can get rid of the small guys first. Don't let him grab you. And then there's some more that come down the stairs. There's another big one. And this is a popular theme in Bloodborne where they'll throw multiple enemies into you kind of in a tight area. Ow. Ouch. Open up this chest. You get the tempering bloodstone and 6 blood vials. So if you're kind of running low on blood vials, there's a spot right there for you to get some more. Then you come up the stairs, and there's an item hidden right here. It's the rifle spear. It's a spear, and it's also kind of got a it's excuse me. Its trick weapon, or the trick part of the weapon, is turns into a rifle. It's kind of like a one-shot type thing. And we also got the Charred Hunter set. That is a set that is really good against fire. So there is a boss in the DLC that does fire damage, and will probably wear the Charred Hunter suit or the Charred Hunter set against them. But I want to get my pungent blood cocktails out. And then I think it's right over here. Yeah, okay, it's right here. So basically you drop this and it'll set fire to that area. So what you want to do is you kind of want to see there's that liquid down there. That is oil. So take your blood cocktail and kind of throw it right there. Once you hear them scream, give it a few seconds and then hit that, and boom. It won't kill them completely, but you can also do this. Just try to kill them some more. Throw another one. They might chase it into the fire. Maybe. Yep. At least one of them chased into the fire. Alright, that's probably about all we're gonna get. So kind of make your way down. And you can go, we're actually gonna do, there's another layer to drop down where there's another item, but we're actually just gonna go right through here. And that creature, it will scream like that, and it makes these guys, makes the smaller ones tougher. So just be aware of that. That when he does that scream, it makes all the smaller guys tougher. It makes them stronger. There's an item right here. Got some more antidotes, which is always good. I don't know if I explained it, but antidotes cure poison. So I don't know if I explained that earlier. Ow. And see that little icon that popped up when he shoulder checked me? That is poison. Slow poison, to be more exact. There's 2 different types of poison in this game. Slow poison and rapid poison. You won't come into contact with rapid poison much, if at all. And there's one more big guy. So when fighting these guys, kind of watch your stamina, because I don't know if at this point if you'll have enough. If you're leveling similar to me, you won't have a whole lot of stamina right now. So just kind of keep an eye on it. Try not to run out of stamina when you're fighting. I really hate the emotes in this game. That's the one drawback to Bloodborne. But before we continue on, we are actually going to go back up. Did I grab the thing over here? I did. We're going to go back up and grab all the items that we missed. Starting with this first one right here. Like I said earlier, there's a way for you to drop down. So just drop down and then drop down one more level. And it's right here. Got some cold blood dew, which will give us some more echoes later. And yeah, you are going to take some fall damage from dropping down. There's nothing you can do about that. And then now we are going to go back up again and get all the items we missed up on the rafters. Then drop down, run across here, and then we're gonna go get the items over here. Got some Madman's Knowledge. And just be really careful walking across these raptors, because if you fall from up here, that is death. So just kind of line yourself up and drop right here. And then there's one more item right here. Some more Molotovs, and there's an item over there. Now, to get that item, it's kind of tricky because you have to run and then jump, but it's at a weird angle, so you kind of have to jack your thumbstick to the right pretty sharply, so... it's just a cosmetic for your messengers. If you make the jump, awesome, and you get it. If not, it's not that big a deal. It's not gonna affect your game any, but drop from up here and you're gonna take a little bit of fall damage, so just go ahead and heal up. And then come over here and grab this. Just some ritual blood. If you plan on doing the chalice dungeons, that's the ritual blood is what you need to get started into some of the beginning chalice dungeons. But first, go to the left right here, and we got a whole bunch of crows. Ow, ow. So just take out these crows. Ow. Crows are so annoying. Then you got a bloodstone shard, or 2 bloodstone shards. And we are actually going to reach our first shortcut. So come over here, grab some of this, some more blood vials, and then go up this ladder. Open this gate, and ta-da! We're back here. And then you get bound back, just slide down. And like I said, that's our first shortcut. Oh, there's another shortcut that's even better. So over here in this section, be careful because there's some of those little furry creatures hiding behind the smoke. So go ahead and take that one, turn around, and instantly run past those two and get them over here. There's a scrambler right here. Now, once you kill the scrambler, just ignore it for a second and take out the enemies. Ouch. I was out of stamina. And then go ahead and grab the scrambler. That was 3 bloodstone shards we just got. And then there's a wolf right here, and try to get its attention. Come on. Like I said, the best way to kill the werewolves is to get behind them. And they usually drop bloodstone shards or beast blood pellets. So there's another werewolf right here. It is kind of scary because sometimes the werewolves kind of blend in with the stones and stuff. That is one thing that we are going to upgrade when we can, is put a couple more points into stamina so we don't run out of it so fast when we're swinging our weapon. And earlier when I said there's a way to come back into this area from behind, I'm talking about this door. You can't open it from this side, but if you go to the other side, you could open that, and then you'll come into Old Yharnam from that direction. Excuse me. I'm a little tired today. There's some more blood cocktails over there. Go across this bridge right here. And go to the left first. There is a werewolf up on the side of the building. But just come back here first. Grab the beast blood pellets. And then the werewolf's right there. So, ow. Don't stand still and just let it smack you. But, take out that werewolf. And this scared the crap out of me on my first playthrough. There's a werewolf that burst through that door. Scared the crap out of me. I'll take out that one. Grab the shards. And then we're going to go that way, but in a minute. And basically, this guy was not charging up little of the little furry creatures. He was powering up a werewolf. Or a wolf. I don't know if they're technically werewolves, but a wolf. So you can see how it has the glowing red eyes. You can see how it's significantly tougher. Well, maybe tougher is not the word, but it had more health. And also, if running through this level, you're short on bullets. There's 10 right there. Come up here, and then there's a scrambler right there. That's going to run down the stairs. So kind of get caught up to it and kind of cut it off. You got 3 more shards. Come over here, and then boom, there's some more hunter's marks. Go back down these stairs. And right here, there is a summon sign to summon Alfred to help you fight the boss. But the way I do it, you're not going to need his help. Plus, he kind of just gets in the way. But there is some enemies over here, some cold blood dew, another enemy right here. And while they're sleeping and kneeled down like that, I don't know why, but your character can't lock onto them. It's weird. So kind of just look for the mask that's moving slightly and hit it. And I think that should be it. Yep, that's it for all the enemies. And then if you've made it this far, you go through here. Let me pull out my monocular. You can see right there. That is the boss, the Blood Starved Beast. But before we fight the boss of this area, we are actually going to go back to the Hunter's Dream and level up and repair our weapon. And then there is an item that we need to go get. And I forgot to introduce him to y'all in the first episode. or maybe not in the first episode. No, yeah, it would have been in the first episode when we were exploring Central Yharnam. But the character that I'm going to introduce to y'all will give us a very useful item against the boss. Got some more shards. And then you go all the way up to the tower. Got some fire paper. And now right here, this little gate can be opened. And it is going to be our best shortcut back to the boss. But for now, just go back up the stairs, or the ladder right here. We are going to go back to the Hunter's Dream, and like I said, we are going to level up and repair. Well, we're not going to level up because I don't want to spin my echoes right now. But we are going to level up our weapon, repair it, and then we're going to go get the useful item that will help us beat this boss. And then we'll come back and take on the boss. Alright, now that we're back here at the Hunter's Dream, come here, and we're going to repair, and then fortify. And since we only have regular bloodstone shards, we can only level our saw cleaver to +3, and we don't have any twin shards right now. Oh. And we are going to, now that we've got our saw cleaver up to +3, we can put 2 blood gems on it. So unequip that one. See, now you have 2 spots. And we're just going to put the best one on here. When it's blue like that, that means it has, it's better than the one we're currently equipped, so. There we go. And we're actually going to put some stuff away that we're not going to use. I would recommend putting all your Madman's knowledge in your storage, so they're not taking up space, and you're not tempted to use it. Put the blood away. Put the rifle spear away. Put the wooden shield away. And actually, we're going to switch out the torch, or the hunter's torch. Put the regular torch away. Put all our hunter clothes away. And then we're going to hold on to the charred hunter stuff for now. And there is a reason that we got the Gascoigne set. You can see that its slow poison is better than basically everything else we own. So it's going to make us stronger against this next boss, because this next boss does do poison damage. So for this next boss, you're just going to want your antidotes and your fire paper. But now we're going to go back to Central Yharnam. Now, if you didn't know about this character, it'd be really easy to miss him, but he's right here.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help. If there's anything that can be done, this town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this,
He gives us this flame sprayer.
I make no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
That's a little bit sad when you think about it, because he says that he was unafflicted by the curse of beasts, but basically in Yharnam, the blood that they're using to heal people is causing people to turn into beasts. So he's unaware of this. So he came to this town to get cured from something that was afflicting him that was terminal. It was going to kill him. So he came to this town, and while their blood cured what he had, it also made him sick with whatever is afflicting this town, causing people to turn into beasts. And like I said, he's unaware of that. So he's sick, and eventually we're probably not going to come back and visit Gilbert. But if you come back later in the game, that lantern will be off, and the light from this window will be off, and there'll be a beast roaming around about here, and it's Gilbert.
Don't you worry about me.
So basically, he's sick, and he's basically dying and turning into a beast. And that's kind of the same thing that happens to our character, but for some reason, the blood isn't affecting our character. Um, but our character it's speculated that our character came to Yharnam to be cured of something, and it had a different effect on our character, and it turned us into a hunter. So basically, if you haven't gathered it already, the flame sprayer is what we're going to be using against the boss, and the boss is extremely weak to fire. So what you're going to want to do is come over here and fortify, and tab over to the right and upgrade your flame sprayer to +3. And that's all we're going to level up the flame sprayer, because that'll be plenty strong enough to take down the boss. So go back to Old Yharnam, and it'll be plenty strong enough to take down the Blood Starved beast. And we're also going to be doing extra damage, because I think I mentioned this in a past episode, but the saw cleaver we have is serrated, and serrated weapons do extra damage to beasts. So, like I said, the saw cleaver is one of the best, if not the best, starting weapon in Bloodborne. And I know of other people who have played this game who basically said that the saw cleaver carried them all the way to end game if you put the right gems on it. And like I said, the Gascoigne set has extra protection against poison, so it's a good weapon to have against this boss. So if you're careful, you can kind of just walk past that werewolf right there. Come over here. Boom. Kill that guy. And you can kind of just run past. You don't have to fight that werewolf over there, because he's walking the opposite direction. So basically, get your fire paper ready. And you don't need the flame sprayer until I would say the third phase of this fight. Because the first phase, because this boss has 3 phases, and we'll kind of talk about this fight before we go in. Make sure we're not being chased. We'll just step right here. Because the start doesn't fight until you get closer. But basically, the Bloodstarved Beast has 3 phases. The first phase, it's not all that tough. It's not all that fast and erratic. So basically, I would say the best strategy for beating the Bloodstarved Beast is to stay behind it the best you can. But phase one, no poison unless you get hit. And then it's not all that fast and erratic. But then it will go into stage two, where it's a little bit more fast, a little bit more erratic, and I still don't think any poison unless you get hit. And then phase three is its most chaotic state. It's super fast, super erratic, and if you get anywhere close to it, it will start doing poison. So that's why I use the flame sprayer for stage three, because, like I said, it's super weak to fire. So the flame sprayer will put it down pretty quick. So stage one, and then stage two will commence when it's about half health, and then stage three will commence when it has 20 when it's down to only 25% less, or 25% health. Or I guess another way to say it is when you knock off 75% of its health, it'll start stage three. But go ahead and clip your fire paper, and let's get started. Like I said, stay behind it. And during this fight, I probably won't be able to talk much. So, and always, always, always dodge to the right. Your right, it's left. Ouch. And like I said, just get about 3 hits. 2 or 3 hits will be your best bet. And like I said, always dodge to your right. Because when you dodge to your right, it has the less chance of you being hit. And then try not to fight it behind the pillars. Try to stay out in the middle of the arena. Because I've had it where I've tried to fight it. We're in stage 2. See how it's poisoned? And it's a death sentence at this level of health if you get grabbed, so... But just, kind of like I said, just wait for your right opportunities to attack. Stay behind it. Dodge to your right, stay behind it, and you'll be golden. We are in stage 3. So go ahead and get your flame sprayer out and switch to your antidotes. And then now that it does a little explosion, now would be the right time to get in there. And then just spray it down. Be careful, because the flame sprayer can kind of obscure your view, so kind of just be careful about that. And stay away from it as much as you can. And wait for the right time to get behind him. And watch out when it stops moving like that. Don't attack it, because it's gonna do that little poison explosion that causes a bunch of damage and will instantly infect you with poison. Almost. There we go. And that is the Blood-Starved Beast. And you also get the Thermometer Chalice, which is used for the Chalice dungeons. But if you go back behind here, some more antidotes. And we'll go back to the Hunter's Dream and level up. Sorry, I was looking up something on my phone real quick. Basically, I was pulling up what the Holy Moonlight Sword, which is going to be our weapon for this game, so I could get this stats to make sure I have the right stats. Oops, did not mean to do that. Go ahead and talk to Pathball Gammon.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. So, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erden Chapel. Ascend to Erden Chapel. From there, you will find the church workshop. Ascend from there.
Basically, he's giving you a very cryptic message of where to go. So go ahead and repair. And then we can't upgrade anything right now. So you're not going to need the flame sprayer anymore. So you can either keep it in your inventory or put it in the box. I'm going to keep it in my inventory just because I want to have it in my inventory. Go ahead and put back on your Molotovs and your pebbles and your fire paper. Okay. We're actually going to sell some stuff and level up. Basically sell anything that's in our inventory that we don't want. You're not going to need the blood cocktails anymore, so you can sell those. I want to keep all these clothes. So go ahead and pop your cold blood deuce. Perfect. And the stats that we need for the Holy Moonlight Sword are 16 strength, 12 skill, and 14 arcane.
Welcome.
So we're going to make sure we have those stats. So our strength is now 16, our skill is now 12, and we needed 14 arcane, so we've got arcane. So we'll put a couple strength points into endurance, and then level up our vitality.
Farewell, good. May you find your worth.
And then you've got 10 cocktails. All right, with the 4,000 that we have left, we're just gonna buy some more blood vials. Just to make sure we have enough, because every time you die and come back, if you have unused blood vials, they automatically refill from your storage. So just making sure you have enough is a good idea. And you can always come over here and check the number that you have. So I have 77 blood vials and 17 extra bullets. So the next time we have some unused echoes, we'll probably buy some bullets. But when he's talking about Eden Chapel, that is Cathedral Ward. Because basically when we got the the old lady, we told her to come to Uden Chapel, and basically Uden Chapel is Cathedral Ward. So if you were paying attention, this door right here was not open before. So come over here and take this elevator, but before it goes all the way up, roll off right here, because there's a little secret over here. Come over here, open the chest, and we get Formless Uden and Messenger Urn Festival. Basically, I'll just show y'all what it is. It's a Carol rune. One of the Uden runes, higher Quicksilver bullet maximum. It'll give you +4, so instead of having 20, you'll have 24 bullets. We can't attach runes yet, so you'll have to wait till we get the tool. But it's there, just so y'all know it's there. And don't forget to call the elevator back down. I've done that a few times where I've come running, and just run right and fall right into a hole. So now you can ride it all the way up and run, because there is a guy over here with a machine gun. So take him out, get some bullets, and open this chest. And we've got Communion. Higher blood vial maximum, so instead of having 20, you'll have 21. And you'll find better runes of the same name. So you can see kind of how Formless Uden, the symbol right next to the name, is full. You can see it. That means that this is the best version of the Formless Uden rune you can find. With Communion, you can barely see the rune. So this one is the least powerful version. And I think there's 3 Communion runes. So the 3 Communion runes can stack. So you can get 1 and then plus, I think it's like +2 and +3. So you can have up to like 27 vials, I think. And let this guy come over here. And then there's a guy right up on this wall. And then there's a guy over here shooting. Like I said, it's a very classic From Software thing to put multiple enemies in a room and hide them behind corridors or walls. We got a blood tinged gemstone plus level 2. So I recommend just running, because there's another guy in a chair. Then there's an ogre. So try to kite him into this room. You're going the wrong way, my friend. And basically, I said to kite him into this room, because if we wall peek, there's a guy right there, and then there's a guy in a wheelchair over there. You kind of see him. So I recommend walking around to this side. And we're going to go up that ladder, but we're going to kind of cheat, and you can lock onto him from over here and run and do a running attack, and it'll knock him off. So now we can take out this guy by nice and easy. Get some more bullets. And that. And now they're taken care of. We can go up some more. Because like Garriman said, ascend Admin Chapel. So we'll go up here. Go in this room. And these guys have flame sprayers. And there's one more with the flame sprayer. Then you can grab this. And it's a Radiant Sword Hunter badge. And then you come over here. And this door's locked. And we do not have a key. And we will not be getting the key until much later. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, crap, they told me to go all the way up to Adden Chapel, and I can't because the door's locked. Well, what we're going to end up doing is we're actually going to go down. And we will find ourselves... Once we go down, we'll find ourselves over there and over there. So basically, now that we can't go up, we are going to go down. And when I got to this point of the game, I was so confused. I could not figure out where to go. But then again, when I first started playing this game, I couldn't get past the Blood Starved beast. I was stuck there for a long time, and then I ended up giving up this game and I stopped playing it. But then I found some other people who were playing it online. That they weren't playing it online; they were playing it on YouTube, and that's how I became good at this game. Is I watched YouTube videos and walkthroughs. But basically, to get down, there's two ways you can go. You can go this way and hit all of the pillars and stuff jutting down. But we're actually going to go this way first. You see these three ropes that are right here. The way to land, you can kind of see there's a pillar down. There's a little pillar jutting out down there. Pillar is probably not the right word. But there's a little platform jutting out down there at the end of these three ropes. So that's what we're going to land on. And to make sure you land on it, aim for the middle rope when you roll off. Because I'll put you to try to land directly on it and then drop down one more time. And we can open this door. And it might look pretty familiar. We are in the abandoned old workshop. Basically, the hunter's dream in real life. So come over here. There's a little chest we can open right here. And we got the doll set. Which, yes, even if you're a male character, you can wear the doll set. But that's not what we're going to use the doll set for. But basically, you picked up the doll set, and then right here was the old hunter's bone. I'll read all the description. The bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said that he was an apprentice of old Gehrman and is a practitioner of the art of quickening, a technique particular to the first hunters. It is most appropriate that hunters, carriers of the torch who are sustained by the dream, would tease an old art form from his remains. Basically, when you activate the old hunter's bone, it costs 4 Quicksilver bullets, but basically when you activate it, you get a faster and quicker animation, rolling animation. And it lasts, I'm not sure how long, I think about 30 seconds. And you get the umbilical cord. There is a lamp. And a small hair ornament. But I'm not going to be using the hunter's bone. and the umbilical cord, a great relic also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Used to gain insight, and so they say eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. Basically, the umbilical cord is what we'll need to get the true hidden, the true end and the hidden, or the secret boss, Bloodborne, which we will be doing. So basically, to get all the way down, go ahead and not land there. You're supposed to land on the stuff. And you can hear that roaring. There is an enemy right here. You can't lock onto it because he's sleeping, but you can get close enough, and if you can line it up right, get backstab. And you get the beast rune. And go ahead and open this door. But this is going to lead us back out into a part of Cathedral Ward. But we are getting close to that hour mark, so we are actually going to run back in here so we don't encounter any more enemies. But we are actually I'm going to end this episode right here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you would drop a like, I'd really appreciate it. And if you know of anybody who would enjoy my videos, I would appreciate the share. And nope. And I will see y'all in the next video.